Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Rico Kemar Clarke, he was found guilty earlier this year of killing this guy, Henderson Greenwich. Let me show you. This guy, it was vehicular homicide. I'm sure when you were counting for 2018 that he was not listed as a homicide, okay? He should have been listed as a homicide. When I'm doing it, these things will be listed. These kind of people driving drunk or driving too fast or recklessly or whatever, when they kill someone, you are a killer. You have killed someone. Now, this Rico Clarke, can't find him. No, his name is so common, and they spell his name like different ways at different times. Not sure who he is, but if you know the Rico Clarke out of Merricks, St. Philip. This one here is out of St. Philip. Not sure if it's him though. But yeah, if you know who the Rico Clarke is out of St. Philip, you can please send me his photo and I'll add it to this blog. But he has been made to pay $12,000, and I don't know to who. When he returned to the Supreme Court number 3A on Monday for sentencing, Justice Anthony Blackman, let me show you him again. This is him here, Anthony Blackman. He's a judge. His sentence was $12,000 in 6 months. He has to pay, Rico Kemar Clarke has to pay $12,000 in 6 months or spend 4 years, 44 days at the hotel in St. Philip. Now, when they say pay $12,000, they don't detail if it's going to the family. Is it for the court? Who's the money for? Where does the money go? But anyhow, yeah. I guess that's it for this, because I blogged on this before. Man fined $12,000 for road death. I blogged on it before when he was first found guilty. I think that was back in February. We had to wait for sentencing guidelines, all that kind of stuff to come about. So it is there. He has to pay $12,000 in 6 months or spend 4 years, 44 days at the hotel in St. Philip, and that is for him causing the death of Henderson Greenwich back in 2018. This guy here, Henderson Greenwich. Here, if you can see here, yeah. Okay, so that's it for this. I wanted to say more, but I'm kind of a little bit under the weather, and it's the 4th of July. And, you know, I'm consuming a little bit more than I should, and my body doesn't like that. In fact, I wish I could go instead of 1 meal a day, like 1 meal every other day. I know it sounds extreme, but yeah, I like to challenge myself to do things like that. But yeah, that's it for this particular one. I don't have a photo of the Rico Clarke that committed the homicide. If you have a photo of Rico Clarke from St. Philip that committed this homicide, please send it to me. And your homicides for 2018, you can add a number. You have to watch what happens in Barbados, because the police, if they think you're not looking, they're not going to add anything on to the year-end homicide number. They're not. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't either. So, yeah, that's it for this particular blog, okay? This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.